Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 and 6 of this Skyrim Special Edition Ultimate Graphics tutorial, the 2017 edition. Alright, the reason I named this 5 and 6 because else the numbering would be a little bit confusing. But step 5 was actually just sorting everything with loot you did in the previous part, the character part. And what I also did was in the file structure I did rename some of the folders, and what I did is just create an empty folder. And that's just step 5 loot, so to fill in the gap between 4 and 6. And from there I did create or adjust these folders. So in this case now we're going to continue with step 6, and those are cities, flora, and its related textures. So name or rename your folder something like this and create a new folder, or at least that's something I recommend to fill in the gap here between 4 and 6, and name it just loot. And to make things clear for myself, I've named it empty folder behind it. So that's pretty much to avoid any confusion. Okay, then we can continue actually with step 6 because step 5 we already did, and step 6 are the cities, flora, and the related textures for those two things. And the first mod we're going to install is a big overhaul for Riverwood, and that's JK's Riverwood for Skyrim Special Edition, so it means we can use its ESM file. Fantastic. Download the main file from JK's Riverwood, then add it into our mod organizer too. So let's go to step 6, cities, flora, and its textures. You might want to have save your mods in there for this part. So JK's Riverwood, it is, click on manual. This is the data folder with the ESP. It's actually not a big mod because the things are only done with the game mechanics, and for that it's only needing an ESP, so no extra textures or meshes. So that's a really nice thing, small mod. And that means we can quickly continue with JK's write run, which pretty much has the same structure. So the author recommends both the main file and the outskirts file, so let's check that out. So here we have the main file, and we do have these outskirts, both for version 1.4. Download them both. And first we're going to install the main file. That's this one, JK's write run. Click on manual. Set this as your data directory, and that contains the ESP. And then we have the updates, and that's this one, the outskirts. Check manual. And this has also an additional ESP. Make sure to activate it as well, and as you can see here, here's the additional ESP. Okay, pretty simple mods, but they're very nice. These are for the breeze homes, and that are just the player homes. And I don't really care too much about it, especially with problems that it might be causing with immersive AI overhaul and stuff like that. So we're not going to, or at least I'm not going to install it. If you want to have one of the two breeze homes, feel free to install them, but you have to check it out for yourself. At least I think I didn't have a breeze home. Let me check. Oh, I actually have. Okay. I've been lying to you guys. So, okay, I've been sorry. I lied to you. I actually did have this one, Elysium Estate. Okay, we can check that out. Let's see what the installation instructions are. Don't use both. No, of course not, because there are two overhauls. What files do I have? Let me check that then. Okay, just download this main file and download the Hardfire add-on. Because we also have Hardfires. Okay, yeah. So first the main file. Click on manual. Set this as your data directory. By the way, this is optional. Don't. It's not a necessary file. It's just for the player home, but yeah, it's always nice to have a nice player home. Click on OK, and then activate them. First this one, then this one, or just don't add them at all if you don't like a new player home. Alright, then we have HQ College of Winterhold. Main file only, it's probably just texture overall, not really sure. Okay, so download the main file from the HQ Winterhold. Then we can add it into our mod organizer. Click on manual, set this as the data directory, then press OK. It seems to contain only textures, texture overall probably then. Oh, that's what it's named, HQ high quality. So yeah, I thought it were only textures. Okay, then we have this mod, Airy Snow Elf Retexture. For, I think this is from Dawnguard, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, click on Files. Then, let's see, download the Skyrim Special Edition 2K textures. I think Ultra mod used the 2K version. Skyrim, yeah, I think this is the one we want. Sorry, let me check that just to be sure. Yeah, Skyrim Special Edition 2K textures. As you can see, I did download everything already. I did test everything already before I did create this tutorial, so we should be fine with everything. Click on this activation checkbox, of course, to activate the mod. You might want to rename this if you're else not sure what you have installed, but I'm just gonna leave it like this because it's not going to interfere with any other mods. Then we have Kinsgrove, also an old. No, it's actually updated to Skyrim Special Edition. Very nice. Just one file. Can't go wrong with one file. Go to let's add it into our mod organizer too. Click on manual. It has also its own ESP. So okay. After Kinsgrove we have Shores Stone. Go to files. Also one main file. Download it. Shore Stone. That's number 9 already. Click on manual. It's been packed correctly. One of the few mods who have actually been packed correctly for a mod organizer. Okay, then we have Dark Water Crossing. Click on files. It's also one single file, so all pretty easy to install mods. This is going to be also very easy to follow part of the tutorial, so that's nice. Okay, click to activate it, of course. Dark Water Crossing. Then we have Everstep. Okay, click on files, download it. Okay, let's close my Skype. Everstep. Click on manual, press OK. Activate Everstep. Then we have Cartwaston. Oh, sorry, yeah, Cartwaston. No, we didn't download. Sorry, I have to show you how to download it, of course, but it's pretty much straightforward. Open it up. It's just one file. Cartwaston, download it as well. Cartwaston, check manual, press OK. And then activate it. Alright, then after Cartwaston we have sorry, Solihunt Sinkhole. Solihunt, never been there. Not as far as I know. It's also one file, so download that one. Let's see where it is, and we're at number 13. Click on manual, press OK, and activate it. Then we have Whistling Mine. Also one file, pretty easy files all to follow and install this. Whistling Mine. Okay, also packed correctly, great. Then we do have this one, Hellerchen Creek. Also never been there. They're only nice if you actually are visiting those places. Download the main file. Number 15. Click on manual. Press OK. Okay. Then HD Enhanced Terrain, which is from the old Skyrim, but that's fine because there are only textures and no ESPs, so not gonna crash. Let's see what we want to have here. Ultima, download the blended version. So download the blended version for this. Click on manual. Set the data directory correctly for the textures. And then activate the mod. And then we have Point the Way, which I thought adds extra way road signs. Click on files. It's also one mod. So also it's a pretty small mod. Actually comes with an BSA and ESP file. We have to be careful because the maximum of this is 255, which we can have, but we don't have. We don't even have 100. We have 50, so we are fine so far. Okay, Point away. Then the next one is HD road signs. 2K, 4K are both acceptable. Also download and install the optional file for Kinsgrove Point away and the cutting room floor patch file. Okay, so we have to be careful about that. Download either the 2K, 4K version. Can go wrong with the 2K version. Then download the cutting room floor signs and the point the way Kingsgrove sign. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this in that order. First number 18. HD road signs, the main file, the 2K version. Click on manual, press OK to copy the textures to there. Then go to number 19, that is the Kingsgrove sign patch file. Press OK, and then the last one is the cutting room floor signs patch. Check manual, press OK. Okay, and then we have successfully installed that mod as well. Alright, then we can continue with real wood textures farmhouses. So let's open it up. It's also a mod from the old Skyrim. Let's see what we need to download here. Only install the main file. Okay, so only this one. Then let's add it into our mod organizer too. And let's see, that's this one. And we need to activate some textures. Maybe we can already do that right here. Let's see what we do not need to. Let's see, when prompted override, press yes to the following files. Okay, that's pretty much everything except for Stonewall 01 and 01.n. So we can uncheck those two files. Okay, then you can click on OK and it should install everything except for the stone walls, but we can double check that when double clicking on the mod and go to the file tree, textures, architecture, farmhouse, and that's it. We don't have stone walls, so that's good. Then you can, of course, and have to activate the mod. Alright, and that's pretty much it. Then we do have an optional file. Let me check if I did download that file. And that was, it seems not, I think. No, because the next one is Embers. No, I didn't install this. You can do that if you like, but I'm going to continue with Embers HD, and that's also an old file from Skyrim. Let's see. Okay, we need to download a couple of mods. Go to files, and what you want to download is Embers HD. I think the latest version 1.33. Oh no, okay, sorry, that's not true. You want to download Embers HD 2K because this is probably the an ESP file, and that will not work for Skyrim Special Edition. So yeah, I can understand the sense in this order. Embers HD 2K version, download this one. Forges add-on probably are also only textures. This one, Forges add-on version 1.123. And we want the Ultimate Fire Effects HD compatibility patch because we did install that mod as well. I thought we did, not really sure, or we're going to install it, but make sure you download that as well. And then we're also going to install it in that installation order. Let's see if I did do that by then. Yeah. Embers, wait a minute. This is the correct file? Yeah, okay, this is the correct file. Yeah, okay, first add that main, or at least that 2K file. So this one. Click on manual, set this as a data directory because this is the data directory. Then activate the mod. Then you want to add those two files. So in this case the Forges add-on as well. Click on manual. Make sure you set the correct data directory. Activate the expansion. Let me close my EA Origin. I have it activated for Battlefield, but it's disturbing when we're recording this tutorial. And we then have the last add-on for this mod, also texture overall. Make sure you set the data directory as well, and I press OK. Then you can close this, and I think we have only 3 mods left, and this is Ultimate HD Torch. The last mods are all pretty small mods. Let's see if there are any instructions. I think just download the 2K version, main file high version. Yeah, that's the 2K version. Alright, and then that's number 25. Alright, make sure you set the data directory. Now press OK, then activate it. Then we have Skyrim Special Edition Improved Puddles. Nice mod, especially if you compare it with this extremely ugly old vanilla texture, and then you have something like this, which looks definitely a lot better. Okay, click on files. I think we want the format from the main file. Yeah, main format format file. So it comes with an options form, I think. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Format pretty much usually means that it has options and a built-in installer. 2K version, that's what we want. Click on install, then activate the mod. And then the last one is, let's see. The last one is Dust Effects Special Skyrim Special Edition. So go to Files, download the main file. Alright, and then you want to activate that mod as well. And that's the last one actually already. Then click on Manual, set the data directory correctly. It's a really nice mod in my opinion. And activate it. And that's pretty much it for this part, I think. Let me check. Yeah, okay, you want to just start your Skyrim, check if everything works fine. And then once you do that, I see you guys at the next part where we will install some more texture overhauls. So check your Skyrim Special Edition, see if it works fine, and then I'll see you at the next part.